let's get ready for some Swartz Creek Dragon football. Now let's get ready to welcome your Swartz Creek Varsity football team.
Barely.
welcome to the 2020 playoffs, your Swartz Creek Dragons Varsity football team.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join our Swartz Creek High School Madrigal Singers under the direction of Mr. Jerry Luke and Mr. Jerry Vargo in the singing of our national anthem. Let's eat 'em up. Go Creek!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Swartz Creek High School, and welcome to the opening round of the 2020 MHSAA State Football Playoffs. Tonight's game is a matchup between our guests, the visiting Cavaliers of Carman Ainsworth High School, and your Swartz Creek Dragons. The Cavaliers are coached by head coach Mr. Dewan Massey, and your Dragons are coached by head coach Mr. Joe Spencer. We'll be beginning the game with the Cavaliers kicking off to the Dragons.
And welcome to playoff.
That's what I got.
Swartz Creek will start their opening drive, 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Number 5, Brennan Larian, the ball carrier.
Creek coming off a huge victory versus Lake Fenton, 62-15. Star player in that game, Noah Caliquet, had 5 total touchdowns, 4 rushing, 1 receiving. Second down, run out right by number 20, Noah Caliquet.
Number 20, Noah Caliquet.
And he'll get up to around the 45-yard line to make it a 3rd and 3.
Brought down by number 23, Kaylon Davis.
Carman Ainsworth coming off this game, coming off a big loss against Powers Catholic, 48-13, to set him at a 1-5 record. Third and 3 on their own 45-yard line. Run out right by number 20, Noah Caliquet. Makes a man miss. Still going. And finally taken down past midfield into Carman Ainsworth territory. Down at the Carman Ainsworth 40-yard line. That'll make a first down, Dragons. First and 10 in Carman Ainsworth territory on their own 40-yard line. Run up the middle by number 5, Brendan Larian. He'll get about half the way there, maybe make it about a 2nd and 6. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does this week. Last week, putting up 62 points against Lake Fenton. Noah Caliquet having 5 touchdowns. Let's see what the offense can do this week. Second and 6 on the Carman Ainsworth 36. It's a run up the middle by number 5, Brendan Larian again. Jumps over a defender, and he'll get near the first down marker. Probably not enough. Make it a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 2, maybe. And in this Swartz Creek versus Carman Ainsworth game, it's at a non-conference matchup. Carman Ainsworth 0-2 in non-conference teams this year, and also 1-3 on the road. Let's see if they can put a difference in this ballgame. Run up the middle, try and get the first down. It's number 5, Brendan Larian, and it'll be close. Let's see where they mark the football. And it'll be enough. First down, Dragons. Swartz Creek coming into this game 1-0 versus non-conference teams, and also a winning record of 2-1 at their new home stadium. First down, run out right by number 28. And the pile will push him forward.
Number 28, Devlin Lorentz, the ball carrier.
Devlin Lorentz on the carry. He'll get it up for 3 yards, and he'll make it a 2nd and 7.
Short gain on the last play, 2nd down and 7.
And last week for the Dragons, it was homecoming week, senior night for the Dragons, and even a bigger task this week. Number 28, Devin Lawrence, run outside, 1 man to beat. It's a foot race. And he is finally dragged outside, inside the 5, down at the 3-yard line, but there is a flag on the field. What a run by number 28, Devlin Lawrence, to find the big hole and get past the defender, breaking a tackle all the way inside the Carman Ainsworth 5.
That'll be a 1st and goal for the Dragons.
And the penalty is going to go against Carman Ainsworth. That'll set up a 1st and goal for the Dragons. First and goal from the 2, run out right by number 20, Noah Calicay. What do they say? Swartz Creek says he's in. And the referees will mark him just short of the goal line. 2nd and inches to go for the Dragons offense. And like I said, last week for the Dragons was senior night, but even a taller task this week, as it's now a win and you're in, lose and go home situation. 2nd down, run up the middle by number 5, Brennan Larian, and he's in. Touchdown, Dragons. They march down the field and score quickly and make a statement early on in this game. Dragons will take an early 6-0 lead with 6:49 left to play in the first quarter against Carman Ainsworth. And it's good. That'll boost the lead to 7-0. Dragons lead the Cavaliers 7-0 with 6:49 left to play in the first quarter. And this offense last week really found its legs and kept on moving the football down the field, scoring 62 points and showing early on that there's no sign of them stopping.
Now a message from your local Meyer. Local sports are the biggest win for our community. They build leaders, teach good leaders.
Now the kickoff team will try back onto the field with number 8, Luke Johnson, ready to kick things off for the Dragons.
Your very own, from the little leagues to the big leagues and from uniforms to stadiums, Meyer knows that when we support the home teams, we all win.
Luke Johnson with the kickoff. And we're off. Low kick taken in by number 1, Chris Coleman. He'll run it up outside to the left and be taken down around the 30-yard line, and that's where the Carman Ainsworth offense will come back out into the field.
Number 1, Chris Coleman on the kickoff return, brought down around the 30-yard line. That's where Carman Ainsworth will take over 1st and 10.
And this Dragon defense, very dominant this year, not letting up a lot of points, especially last week, only a total of 2 touchdowns in the whole game, and they scored 62 points with their offense. Let's see if they can keep it up this week. First and 10. They give it to the number 1, Chris Coleman, in the backfield, and he is smothered by a swarm of Dragons on a huge loss for the Carman Ainsworth offense. Number 42, John Pavlicek on the initial carry, initial tackle, I should say. This offense is led by their quarterback, number 4, Gavin Glasstetter. Motion out right, takes a snap. It's a handoff inside by number 21. Jaden Kohler breaks a couple tackles, try to bounce it outside to the right, and he might get back to the line of scrimmage. Make it a 3rd and 8. Taken down by Andrew Booth.
It will be 3rd and long for the Cavaliers.
3rd long for the Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers. And on 3rd long, do you think that Carman Ainsworth goes for the pass here? Drops back, throws downfield, overthrown, and nearly intercepted by number 14, Tyler Cole.
Number 1, Chris Coleman, incomplete.
Intended for number 1, Chris Coleman,
For the Dragons, it'll be 4th down.
and he overthrew him by a mile, and number 14 almost made the interception. Tyler Cole in and out of the hands. Nevertheless, Dragons defense makes a stop. 4th and long for the Cavaliers. It looks like they're going to punt. And he fakes the punt, runs it outside, and he's taken down back behind the line of scrimmage by the Dragons defense, and then turn it over on downs. The Dragons will set up shop inside the Cavaliers' 30-yard line.
Towards the owl on the last play. Brought down, out of bounds. Cavaliers turn it over. Swartz Creek takes over 1st and 10.
And the Dragons got pressure on that play. I don't know if it was a design fake or maybe he just didn't think he'd have enough time to get the punt off. Nevertheless, Dragons offense gets back onto the field. Number 20, Noah Caliquet, run out right. Carrying defenders with him. Gain about 5 yards to bring up a 2nd and 5. And Noah Caliquet already getting a lot of carries here early in this ball game. And I don't doubt him. A very huge offensive game for him last week. And nearly the whole defensive line for Carman Ainsworth appears to have jumped off sides. And it is offsides on the Cavaliers. That'll back them up 5.
5-yard penalty. Make it 2nd down and short.
And that'll make it 2nd and 1, just short of a 1st down. Second down, run out right by number 20, Noah Caliquet. It's a foot race. Diving for the pylon. And he was out on the 2, maybe the 1-yard line, just short.
Brought down short of the goal line by number 18, Terrence Wellens. It'll be 1st and
Noah
goal.
Caliquet, number 20, cooking early in this ball game. Tried to dive for the pylon there. Wasn't enough. Got tackled just before the end zone. That'll be a 1st and goal from the 2. Run up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Dragons. Number 5, Brendan Larian on the carry, and he gets his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st quarter. Brendan Larian has been a busy man these past couple games. Last week having a touchdown run from the 5-yard line against Lake Fenton. And 2 more here in this ball game. And the kick is good. Number 8, Luke Johnson, knocks it through, and the Dragons lead 14-0 over the Cavaliers with 4:07 left to play in the 1st quarter. And for this Dragons offense, 2 drives, 2 scores early on, trying to see this trending to the game we had last week of 62-15 over Lake Fenton. Dragons come back out on the field, kick things off to Carman Ainsworth. Number 8, Luke Johnson, ready to kick things off. Good kick. Brought in by number 1, Chris Coleman. And this time he won't reach the 30. He'll reach the 25-yard line.
Number 1, Chris Coleman on the kickoff return.
And that's where the Carman Ainsworth offense will come back out on the field and start their drive.
Carman Ainsworth will start this drive 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
And they mark it at the 26-yard line. Nevertheless, it'll be a 1st and 10. Takes a snap, run out left. Number 21 running backwards and trying to make something positive out of it.
Number 21, Jaden Coulter, the ball carrier.
Number 21, Jaden Coulter on the carry. A junior at Carman Ainsworth High School. And Dragons defense again got massive pressure past the line. Number 21 tried to run around them, and he appeared to get a good gain out of it. That'll make it a 2nd and 4 on their own 32. Run out right by number 21 again. Appears to be doing the same thing. And he gets tackled. It'll be a 2-yard gain. That'll make it a 3rd and short for the Cavaliers.
Number 21, Jaden Coulter, the ball carrier.
Number 21, Jaden Coulter on the carry.
Cameron Spencer. It'll be 3rd down.
And you think the Cavaliers can turn this one around? Down already 2 scores in the 1st quarter. Let's see if they can march downfield. 3rd and short from their own 34-yard line. Run up the middle by number 3, Joshawn Cheatham.
Number 3, Joshawn Cheatham, the ball carrier.
And he looks up to pick up the 1st down for the Cavaliers. Little miscue on the Dragons defense. 1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line for the Cavaliers. Quarterback takes a snap. It's a quarterback keeper. Jumping over defender, number 4, Gavin Glasstetter on the carry. And he'll pick up another 1st down for the Cavaliers.
Glasstetter on the quarterback keeper.
Carman Ainsworth offense starting to find their legs here.
1st down, right around midfield.
And you look at the game last week. The offense put up 62 points, and only the defense held 15 points. And halfway through the game, you could kind of see it trending already to the Dragons. But this week is different. It's playoff week. Carman Ainsworth loses here. They go home. It's a run out right by number 5. Kristen Ellison all the way down past midfield to the 40-yard line. There's a flag. He did pick up the 1st down, but there is a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
And let's see what the flag.
Against the Dragons.
Penalty is against the Dragons. Late hit out of bounds.
An automatic 1st down for Carman Ainsworth.
That'll make it An automatic first down for Carman Ainsworth. And some more yards on top of that. Looks like a 15-yard penalty. And that'll put them all the way to their own 26-yard line in Dragon territory. First and 10. Run up the middle by number 4. Gavin Glasstetter on the carry.
Number 4, Gavin Glasstetter on the quarterback keeper, brought down by number 42, John Pavlicek.
Number 42, John Pavlicek on the tackle. Looks like it'll be a gain of 5. Make it a 2nd and 5 for Carman Ainsworth. Second and 5 on the Dragons' 20-yard line. Low snap. Run out left by number 1, Chris Coleman. And he'll be tackled just around the line of scrimmage.
Number 1, Chris Coleman, the ball carrier, chased out of bounds by number 42, John Pavlicek. It'll be 3rd down.
Losing yardage on the play. Number 42, John Pavlicek, with a tackle, and he's been busy on the defensive end tonight. And that'll make it a 3rd and 6 for Carman Ainsworth. Dragons defense needs a stand. 3rd and 5 on the Dragons' 21. And it looks to be a timeout.
Carman Ainsworth, that's their
Carman Ainsworth will take a timeout, their first of the half.
Systems. Discover a whole new way to treat the whole athlete with the leading sports medicine team in Michigan, Henry Ford Health System. At our new Center for Athletic Medicine, you'll get the same care the pros do. Henry Ford Health System, all for you.
And a 3rd and 5 coming up. Dragons defense does need a stand. Carman Ainsworth, his past couple of games, has had some offensive struggles, especially last week, where they lost 48-13 to Powers Catholic. Struggled to put up points against Powers. Let's see if they can change that here in this ballgame. Third and 5. Glasstetter takes a snap, is going to throw in and out of the hands of number 5, Christian Ellison. Number 12, Josiah Buford in coverage. And with the drop, that'll bring up 4th and 5 for the Cavaliers. And let's see what the Carman Ainsworth offense will do. And it looks like they're going to go for it here. 4th and 5. The offense will go 4 wide here. Glasstetter takes a snap. Is going to throw in and out of the hands of number 5, Christian Ellison. Intended once again. That fall is incomplete, and the Dragons defense will turn it over. Swartz Creek offense will take over.
21-yard line.
1st and 10 on their own 21-yard line. And for number 5, Christian Ellison, 2 targets, 2 drops. You think he'd like to have those ones back? First and 10, run out right. Run up the middle by number 5, Brennan Larian. Who's going to catch him? 30, 20, down inside. the Carman Ainsworth 15-yard line. Number 5, Brendan Larian on the carry, who's already has 2 touchdown runs here in the first quarter. With seemingly a 60-yard run by the senior. That'll set up a 1st and 10 on the Carman Ainsworth 15-yard line. First and 10 in the red zone. Dragons are threatening here. Run out left by number 28, Devlin Lawrence.
Devlin Lawrence, the ball carrier. Tripped up by number 5, Christian Ellis.
And he'll get 2 yards out of it. That'll bring up a 2nd and 8 on the Carman Ainsworth 13-yard line.
And that's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
And that is the end of the first quarter. Your Swartz Creek Dragons 14, the Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers nothing. And coming off the huge win versus Lake Fenton, this was the story for the Dragons team. They go down and score nearly every drive on offense and hold the opposing team's offense to nearly 15 points, 2 scores.
Michigan product for Michigan people. Start your custom apparel order today. Visit addixbeer.com.
And they'll switch sides here after the first quarter end. Coming up is 2nd and 8 on the Carman Ainsworth 13-yard line. Brendan Larian having a big day with already 2 rushing touchdowns and a 60-yard run to put them in the red zone. Number 5, Brendan Larian up the middle, trucks the defender, and it looks like he'll pick up the first down. Inside the 10, inside, maybe down at the 5. That'll bring up a 1st and goal for the Dragons. And it looks like he was short of the first down. They'll mark it down on the 7. That'll bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Dragons. A fumble on the play.
Fumble on the play.
Looks like the quarterback maybe dropped the snap. And it looks like Carman Ainsworth has it. And they do.
Fumble on the play, recovered by
Fumble on the play, recovered by Carman Ainsworth. They'll take over 1st and 10 on their own 7-yard line. And that's exactly what the Carman Ainsworth defense needed. Down already, 2 scores. Looming for a 3rd. Had to get a turnover there. First down for the Cavaliers. Quarterback takes a snap, high snap, drops back to pass, and he is taken down behind the line of scrimmage, probably down at the 3-yard line.
Quarterback keeper brought down by number 42, John Pavlicek.
Number 42, John Pavlicek on the sack, and what a day he's had today. The senior from Swartz Creek High School making a difference here on the defensive line. 2nd and 14 from their own 4. 2nd and 13, I should say. High snap. Quarterback keeper by number 4, Glasstetter. And he'll get back probably to the line of scrimmage.
Number 4,
bring up a third down.
On the quarterback keeper.
3rd and 11, I should say. And the stop for the Dragons here would be humongous. Cavaliers not even outside of their own 10-yard line yet. 3rd and 10. 5-wide situation here for the Cavaliers. Alone in the backfield, their quarterback, Glasstetter, takes a snap, throws, and it is behind the back of number 2,
Jaheim Billingsley, incomplete.
Jaheim Billingsley.
That'll bring up 4th down.
That'll bring up 4th down for the Cavaliers, and this is just what the Dragons defense needed. As we come down to 9 minutes and 32 seconds here in the first half. 4th and 10 on their own 7 for the Cavaliers. And the punt is blocked. Picked up in the air. And picked up by the Dragons inside Carman Ainsworth 5-yard line. That's where the Dragons offense would pick up shop.
That's where Sports Creek will take over. 1st and goal.
1st and goal for the Dragons offense. And that defensive line of the Dragons gets pressure almost every play. And they showed it there on that play, blocking the punt. Set up a 1st and goal for their offense. First and goal. Fumbled snap. Again. Back to back, I should say. Fumbled snaps. And the Carman Ainsworth defense has it.
And the fumble's recovered by Carman Ainsworth. They'll take over 1st and 10 from the 1-yard line.
And once again, quarterback fumbles the snap. And after a great defensive play by the Swartz Creek defense, they'll come back out on the field as Carman Ainsworth will come back out on the field on their own 1-yard line. And if I'm the defense, I'm blitzing here on their own 1-yard line, going 4 wide. You got to see a blitz here. Glasstetter drops back for a pass, throws deep for number 6, and it's caught.
Pass is complete to number
Tim Ormond.
That'll be a 1st down, Cavaliers.
Tim Ormond, I should say, with the reception. And a quick pass there on 4 wide to get them out of their own territory and give them some breathing room. First down on their own 17-yard line. It's a motion out left, a quarterback keeper by number 4. We've seen this a lot. Still going down and around the 26, 27-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd and 3 for the Cavaliers offense. 2nd and 2, I should say. And the offense here for both teams seems to have coming as a halt. as 2nd and 2 from their own 26. Drops back to pass. There is a flag on the field, and it is brought in but dropped by number 6, Tim Ormond. And it was the perfect ball, the perfect play. He brought it in but juggled the catch and dropped. Let's see what the flag's on, because there was a flag before the pass. Looks like it was a flag in the backfield, possibly a holding call. And it is a holding call against the Cavaliers.
Penalties against the Cavaliers.
And yes, it is holding against the Cavaliers. That'll back them up 5. That'll make it a 2nd and 7. On their own 21-yard line. And after a very run-oriented offense for the Cavaliers in the first quarter, moving more to a 4-wide passing offense. Very interesting to see. It's a wide receiver screen to number 1, Chris Coleman. He'll get it up to around the 28, 27-yard line. And it'll be just short of the first down marker. They'll mark it as a 3rd and 1. And on 3rd down, you probably see like a slant or maybe run up the middle from the Cavalier offense. And it is a run up the middle. Stuffed to the line of scrimmage by a swarm of Dragons. And he won't get there. 4th and inches for the Cavalier offense.
Stop short of the first down. It'll be 4th down.
And if I'm the Cavalier offense, already down 14-0, I go for it here on 4th and inches. And they will. From their own 27-yard line. 4th down. Motion out. It's a quarterback keeper. And it looks like he'll have the first down. For a minute there, ran into his own guys. Didn't look like he'd get it. Then Glasstetter finds a hole up the middle and picks up the first down.
And he will pick up a Carman Ainsworth first down.
First down, Carman Ainsworth. From their own 28, 29, I should say. Number 4 drops back to pass.
Pass is
intended for number 1, Chris Coleman. And it looks like it was batted down at the line of scrimmage by one of the linemen. Bring up a 2nd and 10. And this Dragon defense pressure is just relentless. Almost every play that you watch, the Dragons are getting that backfield. That's probably why they switched to the pass, now that I'm thinking about it. 5-wide situation here for the Cavaliers. Number 4, Glasstetter drops back to pass. It's caught by number 1, Chris Coleman. Moving his way forward past the 40, down at around the 46-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 1, Chris Coleman, brought down by number
Be a first down for the Cavaliers.
Before picking up a Carman Ainsworth first down right around midfield.
A very long, methodical drive here by the Cavaliers. If you're the Swartz Creek defense, you got to get off this field. First down from the 47. Drops back to pass. Hit as he threw. Brought in by number 2, Jaheim Billingsley. And he'll be short of the first down marker.
Number 2, Jaheim Billingsley.
And as he caught it, he got lit up by a Dragons defender. But he turns around and keeps going to make it a second and short.
It'll be second down and short.
With that last pass play, they move into Dragon territory for the first time in this ballgame. Motion out left by number 1, Chris Coleman. Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Be a big loss in the play for the Cavaliers. Number 42, John Pavlicek on the tackle. And that'll bring him back to around the 46-yard line, make it a 3rd and 4 for the Dragons. For the Cavaliers, I should say. Third and 3. And the play is blown dead. And Carman Ainsworth will take another timeout, their second of the half, with 4:22 left to play in the second quarter. And a good timeout for the Dragons here as they get to get off the field and get a rest.
When it comes to your health,
Because this drive has been long and methodical by the Cavaliers, picking up yard by yard. Third downs, fourth downs. Not a lot of big plays in this drive.
Don't delay. Open enrollment ends in December.
Cavaliers 0-2, like I said, versus non-conference teams this year. This is a non-conference matchup, trying to make a difference in this game. Already down 2 scores, trying to go down the field before the half. Here we go. 3rd and 3 on the Dragons' 46-yard line. Takes a snap. It's a quarterback keeper. We've seen this before. Fumble on the play, and it's picked up by the Cavaliers. Number 17, Terrence Mukes, who picked up the fumble. And on the quarterback run, he had gotten the first down, but then it was knocked out of his hands by one of the Dragon defenders. And number 17 just scoops it up. Be a first down for Carman Ainsworth. And the Carman Ainsworth offense very lucky to have that one back. Nearly another turnover for the Cavaliers. 1st and 10 on the Dragons' 30-yard line. Drops back to pass. Last header throwing down the field by complete to number 17. Terrence Mukes in for the touchdown. Carman Ainsworth answers the 2-score deficit with a 30-yard pass play on the glass tether to Muke's connection. What a play there by their quarterback, number 4, Gavin Glasstetter, to find the open man on the deep post. And number 17, Terrence Mukes, to make the catch and get in for the touchdown. And the extra point is no good.
The extra point attempt is no good. Make the score.
And with 3:37 left to play in the second quarter, your Swartz Creek Dragons lead 14-6 over the Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers. And with a long drive by the Cavaliers ending up in a touchdown, the Dragons offense finally gets to come back out on the field with 3:37 left to play. A lot of time here on the clock. Let's see if they can put up another score. And their key to success so far has been for number 5, Brendan Larian, who out is right now on the kick return on near the 30-yard line. And the Cavaliers will kick it off. Taken in by number 14, Tyler Cole.
Number 14, Tyler Cole.
And he'll get up
Return.
to around the 40-yard line after being pushed back by Cavalier defenders. And that's where the Dragon offense will finally come back out on the field. And last week against Lake Fenton, scoring 62 points solely because of a dominant run game, especially with Brendan Larian and Noah Caliquet having together a total of 6 touchdowns. Brendan Larian already today with 2 touchdowns of his own. First down, run out right by number 20, Noah Caliquet. He gets past the 45, down and around the 46, 47-yard line.
Number 20, Noah Caliquet, the ball carrier, brought down by number 10.
That'll make it a second and 3.
Gain of 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 on their own 47-yard line. Run up the middle by number 5, Brendan Larian, breaking tackles, finally taken down inside the 20-yard line, down at the 15. And a strike by the Dragon offense inside Cavalier territory, down at the Cavalier 15-yard line. And the offense will go hurry up here with Brendan Larian in the backfield. What a run by Brendan Larian, finding the open hole, breaking tackles and tackles, finally gets down. It's a run up the middle again by number 5, Brendan Larian.
Number 5, Brendan Larian, the ball carrier.
He'll get it up to around the 11 or 10-yard line. And that'll make it a 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6 for the Dragons. And in this first half, we've seen that they are dominant in this run game. The Cavaliers have no answer for the run game. Run up the middle, taken down quickly. That was number 5, Brendan Larian once again. That'll make it a 3rd and short, looking at a 3rd and 3. 3rd and 2, I should say. Third and 2 with 1:15 left to play in the second quarter. And number 25, Tristan Hinckley, gets into the end zone. The play is blown dead. Flag on the field. Flag is against the Dragons. False start. That'll back him up 5. Now it'll bring up a 3rd and 7 on the Cavaliers' 12-yard line. And the Dragon offense staying on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Third and 7, I should say. As you can see, the Carman Ainsworth sideline getting hype on 3rd down. It's a run by number 28. Devlin Lawrence, and brought down hard by Cavalier defenders. And that will bring up a 4th down. 4th and 4 on the 9-yard line of the Cavaliers. And they bring out their kicker, number 8, Luke Johnson. For the field goal. And the Dragons try to drain out the clock, but a timeout is taken by the Cavaliers. Their final timeout of the half. And their kicker, number 8, Luke Johnson, staying on the field. And no. Their kicker, number 8, Luke Johnson, on the sidelines now. And now their quarterback, number 6, Caleb Hall, and on the field. And with 14 seconds left, the Dragons might go for it. And they will. Dragons will stay out on the field on a 4th and 4 situation on the Cavaliers' 9-yard line. Fourth and 4. And I agree with the decision. Only 14 seconds left to play in the first half. You got to go for it here. And a flag.
That's the Dragons' first time out of the first half.
And Swartz Creek will take their first time out of the half. And switch things up. Their kicker, number 8, Luke Johnson, comes out on the field to kick the field goal. Trying to bring the lead to 17-6. And it appears that one of the Cavalier defenders jumped off sides in that last play. When it appears it wasn't called, the Dragons took a timeout. Snap, and the hold is blocked by one of the Cavaliers. Number 93 running it down the sidelines, still going, and finally taken down near midfield.
The field goal attempt is blocked and recovered by Carman Ainsworth.
But it won't matter. The clock runs down. And the Dragons will lead 14-6 over the Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers leading into the second half.
Direction that is not going to be
And correction. And the Dragons team will come back out in the field. And the referees say there possibly was time left on the clock when the ball carrier was down. And yep, they do. They put 1 second remaining on the clock. And this will give the Cavalier offense to take a shot at the end zone. And the Dragons football team was walking to the locker room as they thought it was half. And the referees call them back out on the field with 1 second left to play. First down from the Cavaliers' 49-yard line. Number 4, Gavin Glasstetter throws down the field, and it is intercepted by number 15, Zach Carpenter. Number 12, I should say, Josiah Buford, who made the interception and ran it back to around the 40-yard line, and that will do it for the half. The Dragons still lead 14-6 over the Cavaliers going into the second half.
This evening, the Dragon Marching Band will be performing part of our show, Creatures of the Cinema. The opener for this evening's performance features piccolo soloist Samantha Holmes and the fanfare from the movie E.T. Commanders Alyssa Levante, Alec Hollaba, and Catherine Swartz. Is your band ready?
I glanced over there and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Dragon Marching Band, the field is yours for your halftime performance.
And your glove, and then I should help them.
I looked around the house and you kept going and I said, I think you're outside, couldn't find him. Come on here and start unloading stuff over here. And then okay, back to the, up to the feeding pad. Oh.
band will be performing a beautiful ballad from the movie Jekyll and Hyde, featuring soloists Ian Holt on trombone, Ryan Mellon on baritone, and Isabella LeNave on trumpet. Tears in His Eyes.
You can't. Nobody can hear us. And we have old people anyways, usually. We have a lot, and they're like, oh, I can't hear you. And I have to do kind of this. And I'm like, how come you guys are implementing this now instead of when we opened everything back up in June or whatever it was? Come on. This is elections next week. So the governor's being stupid. And the memorial is some of the girls went down to lunch and they're like, nobody's talking. The workers in the cafeteria should have the same thing because we're all in there and getting our food and go back to the offices and work Live Nation so they can get the movies. I'm done with this. It's already to the point where somebody said we get your babies and we get the workers and your job. I don't think I want to work for I'm like, I'm so fed up with people. I'm just fed up with the healthcare. I'm fed up with everything. I just want to do Oh no, it's gonna happen soon. But that was just to stay here and finish football. So we'll probably stay here and graduate. Shooting up with her associates in May. So they'll probably go down to Alabama and all our favorites stay in the yard. And my grandmother-in-law's yard.
Next, we would like to feature our Dragon Marching Band drumline as we welcome you to Jumanji. Dragon Marching Band would like next to feature our color guard as they perform to the music from Jurassic Park.
Which one is this? Oh, the one right under you.
But anyway, so
Where's he thinking of going?
I've been something to do.
Where, I mean, oh, okay.
The Dragon Marching Band would like to close this evening's performance with music from the movie with the name you should never say 3 times.
Beetlejuice. 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 It's showtime.
And we'll begin the second half with the Dragons kicking off to the Cavaliers.
And welcome back to the second half of this Flint Metro League playoff game between the Sport Creek Dragons and the Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers. We'll start off the second half with Sport Creek Dragons kicking off to the Cavaliers. Number 8, Luke Johnson, ready to start things off for the Dragons. And the kick is up. Low line kick. And it bounces into the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cavaliers will set up shop on their own 20-yard line, first and 10.
From their own 20-yard line.
In the first half, we saw a dominant Sports Creek offense. 2 rushing touchdowns for Brendan Larian. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. But also, we saw on the other end the Cavaliers offense late in the second half, the first half, I should say, really started to find its legs and get moving. Nevertheless, the Dragons lead 14-6 over the Cavaliers to start the third quarter. First and 10 on their own 20-yard line is where the Cavaliers will start. Run up the middle. He is stuffed in the backfield by a swarm of Dragons, and not a good opening play for the Cavaliers. And so be
number 21, Jaden Coulter, the ball carrier, met by a whole host of Dragons.
That'll make it a 2nd and 14. Second and 14. Number 4 drops back to pass. And it is nearly caught by number 2, Jaheim Billingsley.
Pass intended for number 2, Jaheim Billingsley, incomplete.
Falls
It'll be
incomplete.
third down.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 14 on their own 16-yard line. Third and 14. Number 4 drops back to pass, rolling out left. Throws on the run and looks to be caught. And the referee says it hit the ground. Intended for number 17, Terrence Mukes. And it hit the ground near the 40-yard line before he got his hands under the ball to make the catch. And that'll bring up a 4th down and long for the Cavaliers. And the punt team for the Cavaliers will come onto the field. High snap, and the punt is blocked, and recovered by number 42, John Pavlicek, in the end zone for a defensive touchdown for the Dragons. The second blocked punt for the Dragons special teams, and picked up by number 42, John Pavlicek, in the end zone for a touchdown for the defense. What a play there. Dragons extend their lead 20-6 over the Cavaliers. What a play there. Now new Luke Johnson out for the extra point. And the kick is good. Luke Johnson's extra point brings the lead now to your Swartz Creek Dragons 21. The Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers 6. I couldn't quite see who went in to make the block. What a special teams play there from the Swartz Creek Dragons to extend the lead. And now they're set to kick things off once again. Not even a minute into this third quarter. 58 seconds have it. And the Dragons already score. Now number 8, Luke Johnson, ready to kick things off. And the kick is up. And number 2, Jaheim Billingsley, looked like he touched the ball before it went to the back of the end zone. But the referees will say it did touch the back of the end zone for a touchback. The same situation here for the Cavaliers as they'll set up shop at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. First and 10. From their own 20-yard line. 4-wide situation here for the Cavaliers. Drops back to pass. Throws over a defender. What a throw by number 4, Glasstetter, over Swartz Creek defenders. Brought in by number 5, Christian Ellison, for a 1st down and more. Out of bounds near the 40-yard line. And what a throw by their quarterback, number 4, Gavin Glasstetter. A perfect ball thrown to number 5 over Swartz Creek defenders. And a catch and run for the first down. 1st and 10. Drives back to pass once again. Deep ball for number 17. In and out of the hands of number 17, Terrence Mukes.
Intended for number 17, Terrence Mew, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Number 14, Tyler Cole in coverage, who nearly broke off the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Carman Ainsworth offense. And this Cavalier offense in the second half taking some shots here early on. Second down. Glasstetter takes a snap, throws to the sidelines, and in and out of the hands of number 1, Chris Coleman.
Coleman, incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
That would have picked up 5 yards, but instead falls incomplete. Bring up a 3rd and 10 on their own 40-yard line. Dragons would love another stop here. Glasstetter drops back in the backfield, avoids a sack, throws downfield, and somehow caught by number 1, Chris Coleman, for a Cavalier first down.
Pass is complete to number 1, Chris Coleman. He will pick up another Carman Ainsworth first down.
And he had Swartz Creek defenders all over him. What a great play to make the catch there for Cavalier first down. Five wide situation here for the Cavaliers. All alone in the backfield is their quarterback, Glasstetter. A quarterback run up the middle, spins a defender, and then hit hard by number 12,
Number 4,
Josiah Buford.
on the quarterback keeper. There's a flag on the play.
Number 4, Gavin Glasstetter, run it up for about 8 yards. But there is a flag on the field. Penalty is against Carman Ainsworth. Looks to be holding, and it is. Holding against the Cavaliers. That'll back them up 5 and cancel the big gain of the quarterback run. And that'll bring it back all the way to their own 43-yard line. Make it a 2nd and 22, appears to be. Another flag on the field.
Flag on the field.
And Glasstetter just blows the play dead. False start against the Cavaliers. Another penalty going the Dragons' way. That'll back them up more yards. And for the Cavaliers right now, it looks like to be a 1st and a mile to go for the Carman Ainsworth offense. 5 wide situation here once again. Throws number 5, caught, and then slips down past midfield into Dragon territory. Won't get back to the line of scrimmage, though. Number 5, Christian Ellison on the carry. This junior from Carman Ainsworth High School. That'll bring up a 3rd and 14 for the Cavaliers. Glasstetter drops back to pass, rolling out right, throws deep down the field, and incomplete. Glasstetter took a shot there, a risky pass in double coverage. And it falls incomplete, bringing up a third down for the Cavaliers. Intended for number 5, Christian Ellison, who made the previous catch. That'll bring up a 3rd and long for Carman Ainsworth. Third down. 4 wide, running back in the backfield. Glasstetter drops back, and he is sacked. Taken down behind the line of scrimmage, back to the Cavaliers' own 40-yard line. Glasstetter got rocked by number 18, Caden Updike, the junior from Swartz Creek High School. That'll make it a fourth down for the Cavaliers. 4th and 26 for the Cavaliers. The Cavalier offense coming out of the field look like they're going to go for it.
Timeout, Carman Ainsworth.
But Carman Ainsworth takes their first timeout of the half with 7:56 left to go in the third quarter. And this Dragon defense making a statement here in the second half. A blocked punt leading to a touchdown to bring the lead 21-6 over the Cavaliers. And then 3 straight incompletions for the Dragons. And if you're the Cavaliers, there is no sense of urgency here with 7:56 left to play in the third quarter. Still a lot of time for Carman Ainsworth to come back into this ballgame. But if you're the Dragons, with a 4th and 26, you need to prevent that from happening. And the defense trots back out on the field and prepares for a 4th and 26 from the Cavaliers. And the Cavalier offense will trot back on the field, seemingly looking to go for it on 4th and 26. 5 wide situation here for the Cavaliers. Glasstetter all alone in the backfield, throws downfield for number 5 and incomplete. Rocked by number 26, Cameron Spencer, who was in coverage. And that falls incomplete. And the offense will turn it over, but there is a flag. And it looks to be a roughing the passer on the Dragons.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
And it is personal foul, roughing the passer on the Dragons. That'll give them an automatic first down. A huge loss here for the Dragon defense. Hope to have that one back. And that'll bring them all the way up past midfield into Dragon territory at the 46-yard line with a fresh new set of downs. On 4th and 26, they convert with the penalty. Number 2 in motion, fakes it. It's a quarterback run, and he goes nowhere. Taken down behind the line of scrimmage by number 42, John Pavlicek, who's been busy tonight.
By number 42, John Pavlicek.
And number 42, John Pavlicek, just playing with such passion tonight. It is incredible. a senior at the Swartz Creek High School, making a difference here on the defensive line. 2nd and 11 for the Cavaliers. Alone in the backfield is Glasstetter. Motion left by number 6. Fakes it. Hit as he threw all the way down. And a flag on the field. Looks to be a pass interference call.
Flag on the play.
By the Dragons. Looks like he had tackled him before the ball had gotten to his receiver.
Against the Dragons, pass interference.
Number 12, Josiah Buford in coverage. And the penalty will take place at the spot of the foul, which was deep down the field around the 20-yard line. And that'll make him a first down from the Dragons' 33-yard line. Glasstetter all alone in the backfield. High snap, quarterback run, outright. Taken down by number 28, Devlin Lawrence.
On the quarterback keeper, chased out of bounds by number 28, Devlin
And number 4, Gavin Glasstetter on the quarterback run will pick up a few yards, make it a 2nd and 6. Make it a 2nd and 10, I should say. Second and 10 on the Dragons' 31-yard line. Motion left by number 2, fakes the motion. John Pavlicek gets back, trying to sack the quarterback, but number 4, Glasstetter, avoids the sack and runs it up for about 8 yards.
Number 4, Gavin Glasstetter on the quarterback keeper.
And once again, you see the Dragons' defense getting pressure on the Cavaliers. That'll make it a 3rd and 5 for Carman Ainsworth. Third and 5. Glasstetter drops back to pass. Throws for his receiver and is incomplete. No flag on the field this time for the Cavaliers.
For the number 34, Dawson Stebbins in on the coverage. It'll be 4th down.
Number 51, Dawson Stebbins, in on the coverage, who broke the play up. And that'll bring up a 4th and 5 for the Cavaliers. Let's see what they decide to do here.
Hey, it's 4th down. Why don't you punch? You might be able to kick it that far.
And it looks like the Cavalier offense will stay on the field to go for it on 4th and 5. Glasstetter drops back to pass. Batted down at the line of scrimmage, nearly intercepted, but it doesn't matter. The Cavaliers turn it down, turn it over on downs.
Over on downs, 1st and 10, Dragons.
And the Dragons offense will come back on the field for a 1st and 10. And the Dragons' defensive line has been at it all night long, getting pressure on the quarterback, and then they're swatting the pass down the line of scrimmage. Run up the middle.
Number 5, Brennan Larian.
By number 5, Brennan Larian. He'll pick up about 4 yards. Make it a 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7 for the Dragons. Second down. Run out right. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Number 20, Noah Calicay, the ball
They get a
carrier,
third down.
brought down by number 50, Cameron.
At the Dragons' 30-yard line. Swartz Creek sideline calling for a flag. Doesn't seem like they'll get it. And if you're the Dragons with 5:16 left to play in the third quarter, maybe take some clock off.
Timeout, Swartz Creek.
And
That's
the Dragons will take a timeout and talk things over for a 3rd and 7. And the Dragons ultimately have played a very dominant game. The only thing that seems to be hurting them are the penalties on the defensive side. But other than that, a very dominant performance here by the Dragons. And now the offense will trot back on the field. Just under 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Third and 7. Run out right by number 20, Noah Calicay. First down and more past the 40-yard line. Make it a first down for the Dragons.
Number 20, Noah Calicay, the ball carrier, brought down by number 33, Christian Miller. And he will pick up a Swartz Creek first down.
And he'll get all the way up to around the 43-yard line, and that's where the Dragons will start an offense. First and 10, a run up the middle. Still going near the first down marker. Number 5, Brennan Larian on the carry.
Brennan Larian, the ball carrier, brought down by number 5 at Carman Ainsworth, Christian Ellison, but not before picking up another short of the.
That'll make it a 2nd and 1 for the Dragons. And a run up the middle by number 5, Brennan Larian, and he'll pick up the first down and more
Pick up a Dragons first down.
into Cavalier territory. First down, Dragons. On the last carry, got it up to around the Cavaliers' 42-yard line. Fresh new set of downs for the Dragons. First down run up the middle by number 5, Brennan Larian.
Number 5, Brennan Larian.
Back-to-back carries for him. And he'll gain about 5 yards. That'll make it a 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5 for the Dragons. Second and 6. Run out right by number 20, Noah Calicay. And he'll get past the 35-yard line. Marking it down at the 35-yard line.
Noah Calicay, the ball carrier.
Make it a 3rd and short for the Dragons.
Marion Guy.
And that's been the strategy for the Dragons. Giving the ball to Noah Calicay and Brennan Larian. Call it a dynamic duo if you would. 3rd and short on the Cavaliers' 35-yard line. Run up the middle by number 5, Brendan Larian, carrying defenders with him past the line of scrimmage. And he'll be down, but it won't be enough for a first down. They mark him just short.
Number 5, Brendan
2 yards to
Larian,
go.
ball carrier. It'll be 4th down.
And if I'm the Dragons with just under 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter, I go for this. You show that your running game has been dominant all game long. And you go for it on 4th and 2. You pick up the first down, you drain more clock, and the third quarter. And that's exactly what they'll do. Dragons stay on the field for a 4th down. 4th and 2. And it looks like one of the defenders offsides, but Noah Caliquet, number 20, runs right side and picks up the first down and more.
Picking up a Swartz Creek first down.
All the way down to around the 24-yard line, 23-yard line for a first down for the Dragons. Fresh new set of downs for Swartz Creek. Make it a 1st and 10 on their own 23. First down, run out left by number 25.
Number
Tristan Hinckley.
Tristan Hinckley, the ball carrier.
He'll get up for about 3 yards, 4 yards. That'll make it a 2nd and 7 on the Cavaliers' 20-yard line. And a good decision to go for it there on 4th down. It'll probably lead to the end of the third quarter here. Second and 7, a run out right by number 20, Noah Caliquet.
Number 20, Noah
He'll get
Caliquet,
past the
the ball
20-yard
carrier.
line. Down around the 17-yard line. Now under 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And the Dragons might just let the clock run out for this one. And that is exactly what they'll do. At the end of the third quarter, the Dragons lead 21-6 over the Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers.
And that's the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's been it for the Dragons. A low-scoring defensive gameplay day for the Dragons and the Cavaliers. And the Dragons now with a 3rd and 5 on the Cavaliers' 18-yard line, already in the red zone. Let's see if they can punch this one into the end zone and extend their lead 28-6. Third and 5. Run up the middle by number 5. Brendan Larian, and he breaks free. Touchdown, Dragons. Brendan Larian's 3rd rushing touchdown of the day has all 3 of the Dragons' offensive touchdowns in this game. And the Dragons extend their lead 27-6 over the Cavaliers in round 1 of the Flint Metro League playoffs. Luke Johnson out there for the extra point. And it's good. He drills it. Dragons lead 28-6 over your Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers. And like I said, number 5, Brendan Larian, with all 3 of their offensive touchdowns. And then, of course, the block punt leading to a touchdown on the defensive side by number 42, John Pavlicek. Number 8, Luke Johnson, out to kick things off for the Dragons. Just under 12 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. And now there's a sense of urgency here for the Cavaliers to try and put some points on the board. Kick is up, taken in. And number 2, Jaheim Billingsley, runs it out left side, past the 30-yard line, down and around the 35. A good return for him. And that's where the Cavaliers offense will come out into the field. And the Cavalier offense, since the first quarter, has put no points on the board. And now sensing a sense of urgency for Carman Ainsworth. Let's see if they can turn things around here on this drive. Looks to be a run or a screen, as the Cavaliers come out for first down. And number 4 drops back to pass. Throws deep down the field for number 7, and it is just out of his reach. Number 2, I should say, Jaheim Billingsley, the intended receiver.
Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That'll make it a 2nd and 10 from their own 35-yard line. And that's been the story all night for the Cavalier offense, is they have the play right in front of them, but the receiver just can't make the play. 2nd down, drops back to pass. In and out of the hands of number 6.
Pass is intended for number 6, Tim Ormond, incomplete.
Tim Ormond,
3rd and 10.
the intended receiver. That'll make it a 3rd and 10 for the Cavaliers. And although it may not be effective, this is what they have to do. Down 28-6, with only 11:35 left to play in the fourth quarter, they need to start throwing the ball. Third and 10, takes the snap. Pressure in the backfield. He is taken down, a fumble on the play, and recovered by the Dragons. Number 19, Keegan Larian, who recovered the football. And the Dragons will come out of the field and start their drive at the 31-yard line of the Cavaliers. What a play defensively for the Dragons. A dominant performance from their defense. On first down, number 5, Brendan Larian, who saw a hole, nearly got through it, but was tackled before he could get there. Pick up about 5, bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Dragons. And if you're the Dragon offense, either put some points on the board or try and run this clock out if you're leading 28-6. 2nd down, run out right by number 20, Noah Caliquet. And it looks like he'll be just short of the first down marker. Make it a 3rd and 1. As Noah Calicut comes off the field. And here we go, 3rd and 1 for the Dragons. A big down for the Cavalier defense. Cavaliers need a stop. Will they get it? Run up the middle by number 25.
Number 25.
Tristan Hinckley.
Ball carrier. There's a flag on the play.
And he'll get enough yardage to pick up the first down, although there is a flag on the field. It's against the Dragons, a false start by the offense. And that'll take away the first down run.
Penalties against the Dragons. False start. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
And that'll make it 2nd and 6 for the Dragon offense, or 3rd and 6, I should say. Third down for the Dragons. Can they convert? Run up the middle by number 5, Brendan Larian. Slips and falls. Looks like there's a fumble on the play. And he was down by contact, they say. And that'll bring up a 4th and 5, 4th and 4 situation for the Dragon offense. Let's see what they do here. Fourth down, running out right by number 28. Devlin Lawrence, does he get there?
Number 28, Devlin Lawrence, the ball carrier.
And it's very close.
Timeout for measurement.
And referees will take a timeout for measurements, as this is a big spot in this ball game with 8:43 left to play in the 4th quarter. Let's see what they mark it. And they didn't get it. Dragons turn it over on downs, and the Cavaliers offense will come out in the field
Take over on downs, 1st and 10.
for a 1st and 10. Cavalier offense comes back on the field for a 1st and 10. Let's see if the Dragon defense can make another stop. They've been dominant in this ball game. 5 wide, number 4 taking a shot. And out of the reach of number 1, Chris Coleman.
Number 1, Chris Coleman, incomplete.
Risky pass as
2nd down.
number 1, Chris Coleman, was in double coverage. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10. And this Dragon defense has made some huge plays in this ball game. Let's see if they can make another. Second and 10 from their own 21. Glassheader drops back, but the play is blown dead. Flag on the field. Flag goes against the Cavaliers. False start, and that'll back them up 5. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 15 on their own 16-yard line. And if you're the Cavaliers, there is a real sense of urgency to get back in this football game. Glassheader takes a snap, runs out left, and dives at around the 25-yard line.
Number 11, Nigel Johnson, the ball carrier.
And that'll bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Cavaliers. And a big down here for the Dragon defense. Let's see if they can bring up a 4th down. Third down. Glassheader takes a snap. Throws complete. Out left to number 1, Chris Coleman. And he picks up the first down for the Cavaliers.
First down.
And the Cavalier offense may be sensing this sense of urgency here as they move the chains. Glassheader drops back. Throws low for number 2, Jaheim Billingsley. And they rule it a catch. It's a gain of 3 or 4 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7 for the Cavaliers. And if you're the Dragons, unlike the Cavaliers, I don't feel like there's a sense of urgency. They can make these short check down routes for 2-3 yards, but ultimately we're just now under 7 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter. Glassheader drops back, senses pressure, runs right. And is down at the 40-yard line and picks up the Cavalier first down.
He will pick up a Carman Ainsworth first down.
Quarterback drops back, rolls out left. Can't go anywhere, and he is sacked. Fumble on the play. Number 42, John Pavlicek, had the ball in his hands, but they rule it down. Nevertheless, the Dragons defense forces another turnover, and the Dragon offense will trot back out of the field near midfield. And the Dragon defense needed another big play, and they got it. In the backfield once again. Like I said earlier, nearly on every play for them in this ball game. At their own 49-yard line, first down. Run up the middle by number 5, Brennan Larian, taking
Number 5,
Cavalier defenders with him. And he'll pick up about 6 or 7 yards. Bring up a 2nd and short.
Brought down by number 23, Kalen Davis.
And as you can see, this Dragon offense is trying to burn some clock here as they are up 28-6 with 5.5 minutes left in this ball game. Second down, run right by number 20, Noah Caliquet. He'll be just short of the first down marker. It'll make it a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 3. And there seems to be an injured Cavalier on the field. As number 99 limps off the field. You hope that he's okay. Nevertheless, it is a 3rd and short for the Dragons. You can see number 6, their quarterback, Caleb Hall, standing back from the line, trying to burn some clock here. As now we're under 5 minutes left to play here in this ball game. Third down, a run right by number 20, Noah Caliquet. And he gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage by number 23, Kalen Davis, the junior at Carman High School. And I bring up a 4th and about 5 yards, 4th and 4. But there is a flag on the field. It's against the Dragons, false start on the offense, and that'll back them up some as well. That'll make it a 3rd and 8 for the Dragons. Third down. Their quarterback walking around in the backfield. Third down. Run up the middle. Hurdling defenders is number 5, Brendan Larian.
Number 5.
And he'll get past midfield into Carman Ainsworth territory. Down and around the 45-yard line. Bring up 4th down. Fourth and 4 from the Cavaliers' 45-yard line for the Dragons. Now under 4 minutes to play. Now at 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in this ball game. 4th and 4. It's a play-action pass. They throw deep intended for number 20, Noah Caliquet, but it is broken up.
Pass is intended for number 20, Noah Caliquet, incomplete.
By number 18, Terrence Wallace.
Carman Ainsworth will take over on downs, 1st and 10.
And Carman Ainsworth will take over on downs, 1st and 10. And now with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter, the defense comes back out on the field. Seeing victory in their sights. First and 10 for the Cavaliers. Quarterback drops back. Throws deep down the field. Caught by number 5, Christian Ellison. First down and more. Past midfield into Dragon territory, down and around the 30-yard line. A big gain for the Cavalier offense. Another 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers on the Dragons' 30-yard line. Drops back to pass. Throws complete by number 1, Chris Coleman, inside the 20-yard line. And the Cavaliers are in the red zone.
Pass is complete to number 1, Chris Coleman. Wrestled down out of bounds. He will pick up another Carman Ainsworth first down.
And that'll pick up another Carman Ainsworth first down. 2 first down plays in a row. Carman is moving here. First down at around the 14-yard line for the Cavaliers. Steps back to pass, throws in and out of the hands of number 6, Tim Ormond.
Tim Ormond, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line. And that ball was thrown hard out of the back of the end zone onto the track by their quarterback. Four wide situation for the Cavaliers. Quarterback drops back, throws over the middle, caught by number 6, Tim Ormond, and it is hit hard by a Dragon defender, not before making the catch inside the 5 for the Cavaliers. That'll bring up a 1st and goal for Carman Ainsworth. 2 minutes and 20 seconds and counting left in this ball game. First and goal from the 3.
Timeout, Swartz.
And Swartz will take a timeout and talk things over. And I don't disagree. 4 first down plays in a row, I should say. That led to a 1st and goal from the 3. They take a timeout and talk things over. 2:09 left to play. In the 4th quarter, Dragons lead 28-6 over the Cavaliers. And now the defense will trot back out on the field for a 1st and goal. Quarterback takes a snap. It's a quarterback run, and he goes nowhere. Taken down in the backfield by number 42, John Pavlicek, and a swarm of Dragons behind him.
Brought down in the backfield.
A loss on the play. Or I should say he got back to the line of scrimmage. That'll make it a 2nd and 5 from the 5. For the Cavaliers. And what a night John Pavlicek has had on the defensive side of things. It's a pass, and broken up, hit hard by a Dragon defender.
Batted down to the line of scrimmage. It'll be
and nearly intercepted. Glad to have that one back. Bring up a 3rd and 5 from the 5 for the Cavaliers, with a minute and a half remaining in the 4th quarter. Third and 5. Quarterback rolling out, throwing, and it is intercepted by number 12, Josiah Buford in the end zone. And that might have been the dagger for the Dragons with 1:18 left to play in this ball game. Number 11, their quarterback, rolled out right, seeing pressure and threw into triple coverage. Had to have known that would be intercepted. And with an interception in the end zone, the Dragon offense will start at their own 20-yard line for a 1st and 10. First and 10. Run up the middle by number 5, Brennan Larry, and runs to his own guy.
Number 5, Brennan Larry, and the ball carrier.
And he'll get about a yard on the carry. 2nd and 9. And now just under a minute here in this playoff game. And you can see the Dragon sideline excited as they know they've taken this victory home. Second and 10 for the Dragons. Just trying to run the clock out. Number 5, Brennan Larian, runs it up the middle. Now just 20 seconds left to go in this ball game. And that should do it. Your Swartz Creek Dragons are moving on after they have beaten the Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers 28-6 in the first round of the playoff bracket for the Flint Metro League.
And that's the final score, ladies and gentlemen. The Swartz Creek Dragons 28, Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers 6. I'd like to thank you very much for attending tonight's playoff game, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for attending tonight's playoff game. Good night.
I'd like to congratulate both teams on a well-played game. The Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers season will come to an end, but the Dragons will be back in action next weekend. And school history was made tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This win marks the first time in school history Swartz Creek has won a playoff game. We'd like to thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for attending tonight's contest. Please drive home safely.
Hey, Miss Pavlicek.
Hello.
Hey. Look, we got a touchdown. Jesus Christ. You only scored for a touchdown.
What did you tell her? Didn't argue with me.